Morning, we're live, and it's F1 testing day 2, the morning session. Going to bring you the last hour and a half of this session. It's already been going on since about 7 o'clock this morning, but I ain't waking up and doing it at that time. So, yeah, we're bringing you the last hour and a half, and already a bit of drama on track at a minute. Lewis Hamilton out during this morning's session. Has had a spin and got beached in the gravel trap and so they're just recovering the car now. And yeah, they're just waiting for that to be all sorted. But yeah, very tricky, very windy day today out on the circuits. A lot of drivers running wide, a lot of drivers having issues, and not getting perfect lap times, let's just say that. But like I said, the actual lap time is not that important for them. For them, it's more about gathering as much data as they can. And the more they can do that is do it by doing laps and laps and laps. So little instances like this where they have spins and stuff like that doesn't quite help. But yeah, we've already had Carlos Sainz have a spin. I think the Williams, George Russell took over today. He's had a spin and destroyed one of his tyres. And let me get your thoughts in, give your comments, please. Hit that like button, hit the share button. All right, let's get this stream. Let's share this stream live. Alonso back in the car, back in an F1 car since 2018. Yeah, 28 since the end of 2018. He's back in an F1 car in the Alpine racing team. So, and we've got Chris in the building. Yes, how are you?
Just walking up. Done. And great start to testing. Redfield.
Yeah, just tuned in, and Hamilton having a spin, causing a red flag because he got beached.
Well, there's a saying: the best drivers spin.
Yeah, well, they've been struggling with the wind all session, to be honest, and he was running it wasn't a perfect lap. Let's put it that way. You were one wide at turn 4, and he just turns the car in. It's just the wind just pushes him up, pushes the car around. It just causes it pushes the back end round on him. So, Luca, how are you? Nice to see you. Please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Best way you can support the channel is by doing that now. Get more people involved, right? So
yeah, it got windy.
Yeah, just loses the back end as soon as he turns in. It's just the wind just pushes that back end round. So yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried yet. I'm not panicking. Right.
Yeah, well, the season starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah, when they start doing practice sessions and they're not top of the time sheets, then I might start panicking. But yeah, like I said, it's all just about gathering data. So, and
like you said last night, it's all about getting as much laps in the car as you can before the season.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can develop it. Yeah, Latifi as well. Look, he's had a spin. He had a major spin, destroyed his tires at the same time. Niall's in the building. How are you?
Red flag, obviously, due to someone spinning around. Stephen, who's currently spun around like a pirouette?
Bottas.
No, I believe it was actually Lewis Hamilton. It was It was Golden Boy that has destroyed his tyres and given every
He
team a
had
great
destroyed his
underlook of the
tyres. That was the
car.
Williams. That was.
Oh no, he's definitely destroyed his tyres. Did you see how he was?
No. I didn't see the tyres. The tyres are fine. Right, shut up. Right.
Everyone's got a nice look at everyone's got a nice look at the
Don't start now.
everyone's got a nice look of the undercar of the Mercedes now though. So I suppose Lewis is going to have to explain to Lewis is going to have to explain to Toto why he's such an idiot. But
yeah, that one he can actually blame the wind.
No.
Yes, you can.
If that was Max, you would be like, no, it's just Max.
No.
You would. Because
No,
if it was Max, you'd be like, oh no, it's just a driver error. So no, it's a driver error today. Driver error.
I've not done that at all.
A driver error. Hold on. What did you say yesterday that Max did? All right. Was that spinning? Didn't he spin? And you said something yesterday. Oh yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Chris, help me out here. Didn't I swear Max span?
No.
Yeah, don't know. Can't remember.
You kept going on about he's being top of the timesheets.
Yeah. I've no idea. All I know is obviously Lewis is just not a great driver at the moment.
Yeah. Whatever. Keep dreaming.
Well, I'd expect a 7-time world champion to be able to not get caught out by wind. I mean, it's not like
the idea.
It's not like they've.
Hello.
Yeah, but it's not like he's never raced at Bahrain, and it's not like they've never had any wind at Bahrain. I mean, they had a windstorm yesterday. So, in theory, he's just made a massive error, and the team all looking at him like, we actually hate you right now. There's a lot of anger there. There's a lot of anger.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Alonso's back in the car this morning.
Oh, yeah, are we done talking about Lewis's spin?
Yeah, we are. Shut up.
I'm joking.
Right. What about Alonso's now fully back in the car since 2018.
Good to see him back.
Yeah, good to see him back. See if he can do anything with that Alpine team now. I don't know why they call him Alpine Peen, whatever you want to call it. Just call it fucking Renault.
It's a bit like AlphaTauri, yeah, and they just call them Toro.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so it's basically Alpine it's owned by Renault. It's one of these like sort of sister car companies. And yeah, so it's a bit like that. Valtteri's being asked to talk to someone. I'm presuming it's Lewis on how to drive. So they just want a competent driver out there. They can't afford any more mistakes after, obviously.
Yeah, and of course they called a Bottas on that one, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, Lewis is nowhere to be seen. He was.
Yeah.
He still had his helmet on. He stormed through the garage. Didn't look at any of his.
Yeah, he's not like he's won 7 titles before, is he? No.
Yeah, but he's spinning. Is he losing the touch? I mean, it would be great to watch. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine Stephen's face if fucking Lewis
he's not gonna have look. He's not gonna have the worst. He's not gonna have a dramatic downfall like Liverpool.
Hey! This is Formula One. Let's keep to Formula One.
Yeah, F1 straight.
Not
I'm
talking
just
about.
Trying to give an example.
Not talking about football. Because if you do, we'll talk about Arteta and Arsenal if you want.
Go on then.
I'm not sure you want me to. I've woken up in a good mood. Well, feisty mood anyway. I normally do. Until I've had 2 coffees, I'm a bit of a loose cannon.
No shit.
FYI.
You're a loose cannon anyway.
Well, I am, but you know, I like to have an excuse. Excuses I haven't had 2 coffees. Toss pots on the track.
Oh
I'll let you
yeah.
out. Everyone knows who Tosspot is now. Or
Oh,
Dickhead.
I
The
hope he
proverbial pervert.
I hope he fucking spins.
Russian pervert.
What? How would you feel if he got injured hitting the wall? Just out of curiosity.
I wouldn't celebrate. I'd
No,
never
I
celebrate
wouldn't
because
say
No, no.
but
You would celebrate, obviously.
I obviously look for me. I'd be like, yeah, I hope he's okay.
Says that sporting Verstappen.
But yeah, because Verstappen didn't angrily walk past all of his mechanics in testing. But no, look, I'd hope he's okay. But more than that, I couldn't give a flying fuck.
Yeah.
To put it brutally honest. To be brutally honest, I couldn't give a flying
Check
fuck.
Check Facebook. What's happened with Facebook? What have I done?
I think it's an absolute shambles how Mazepin don't see ahead of Tyler Meyer or Schwarzman.
It's money, isn't it? It's all just because the sponsors are Russian.
Of course it is. It's money driven, isn't it?
Hmm?
Of course it is. It's money driven, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, well, 100%. That's but F1 has always been money driven. Always been money driven. Obviously, Vettel is. I know I'm not looking at timings completely. Vettel's like 4 seconds behind Tsunoda. I'm not looking too much into the timings, but that's hilarious.
He started the boss problem. That's why. That's why he's in the pits, I think.
Yeah, he's certainly not out. Right now, you've got Ricardo, Alonso, Sainz, Russian pervert, Latifi, and Giovinazzi out on track.
Yep.
Obviously, there was a red flag due to Lewis spinning at, I think it's, the second to last turn 10, something like that.
No, third.
Turn 11. It's
10, 11.
No,
yeah, it was 10, 11.
Well, 13.
Oh, what is 10, 14,
yeah,
15 at the
13.
bottom?
Yeah,
It's
14, 15 is at the bottom, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
10,
yeah,
13.
so yeah, 10,
Because
10,
9 and 10
13.
is where it goes left and cuts sharply in.
But yeah, obviously, just if people didn't know, Lewis spanned the car, which meant that there was a red flag.
People may not notice he's also won 7 titles, so there you go. He's allowed to spin a car.
Oh no! Because you wouldn't give the same to Max Tsunoda going very wide into turn 9. I think that's turn. No, that's turn. Yeah, that's turn 11. I make mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
It's okay because
yeah, I've only just seen this.
Oh, we're ahead of you.
Oh, that's way wide. That's way.
Oh, we're ahead of you. Oh, how the terms have changed. How the times have changed.
That's because I decided I wasn't going to sit in the fucking front room and do it.
Well, how times have changed. We are ahead of you.
Yeah, hey, trust me, ain't gonna last forever.
A very angry young man.
Just say Ricardo's and doing well then.
Yeah, Ricardo's up there again, top of the time sheets. So now they decided to take it a little bit slower around that corner this time.
Oh, really? Why?
I don't know. Maybe he went wide, I don't know.
Maybe you just don't want to out like Lewis and spin. For people who didn't realise, Stephen is a huge Max Verstappen fanboy.
Shut up.
What, you're telling me you're not a Max Verstappen fanboy?
I am a Lewis Hamilton fan. That is end the story.
I mean, that's a lie. Is Lewis Hamilton even a driver?
Yeah, that's a lie, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lie.
Is Lewis even a driver? Like, I forgot.
He's waffle box down here. I'm gonna call him waffle box.
Are they allowed to use DRS during testing? I presume they.
Yeah, in the DRS zones they're allowed to. Because in practice, it's like in practice, isn't it?
There's three DRS zones at Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
You've got obviously on the start finish straight. Then you've got on the exit of turn 10 to turn 11, and then down that last straight before turns 14 and 15.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's down down the main straight.
No,
it's down
main straight. Then up that other
4.
straight. Yeah, up to turn 4. Yeah. I've
Yeah,
never.
then down the
Why
straight.
don't they have one going down the back down to turn 14? Because that would be entertaining.
Yeah,
Just get as many DRS zones as possible.
Yeah, but they're worried that it becomes too artificial.
Artificial, it already is artificial. So you might as well.
They want people to
bloody
try and
use
overtake properly.
Yeah, but you
Or
can't.
give them half a chance, but not make
Lewis
it
has proven you
so
can't.
easy. What?
What?
Do you want to say that again?
I said Lewis has proven that they can't. I mean, what?
Lewis has proven that he's perfectly
Stephen, why are you saying that Lewis can't overtake?
He can overtake.
That's a bit rude.
He can overtake. Done on many occasions.
The Mercedes team crew are very protective over this car.
Check out Monza 2018.
Yeah. Check out Monaco whenever he can do it, or any day that he can do it.
Or the Germany 2011 when he went right around the outside of Alonso.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, whatever. It's a bit like how he could play for Plymouth Argyle, but he can.
I could definitely be a centre back there. I'd do a better job. Obviously, on board with Carlos Sainz, moving from McLaren to Ferrari. Just approaching. He's just exited turn 10. It'll be interesting to see how he copes with.
How far forward are you?
Well, he's now into turn 11. Oh, I must be quite ahead of you.
Fucking hell.
He's turning into turn 12 and now up to turn 13. Wonder how he copes with the wind. Will he keep it on track? He does. Remarkable. And down the last sector, sector 3 straight. Hitting the apex beautifully on the last corner.
I laugh if Valtteri Bottas wins the first race and beats Hamilton in the battle. You'd have to drop the agenda that Bottas has to move out of the way.
No, because he's allowed to race in the first 4 races. It's after that.
Oh, yeah. They didn't say that before.
Bottas,
yeah, I forgot.
Bottas always wins the first race of the season, doesn't he?
He always wins the first 2 races and then it falls apart.
Then he's told to move out of the way.
Okay, so Germany last year was that him moving out?
Yeah, they don't want to move out. No, that's when did he spin? Did he crash his car?
Fanboy Studio. I can see the dartboard at Knowles. Yeah, and like I'm gonna throw arrows at him. But he's got Verstappen wallpaper. He puts in front of it and throws darts at it.
You've given me an idea. I'm just gonna put lots of Lewis Hamilton on the dartboard, and then I'll have Valtteri Bottas also on the dartboard, and then Max Verstappen all around here. Great idea. Thanks for the idea.
Yeah. Unless you compete, you miss the dartboard, then it lands on Max Verstappen.
No, I'm very good at darts. I wouldn't make such a.
So Alonso coming around turn 11.
Not quite. He's starting another lap.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're 20 odd seconds ahead, aren't you?
It'll be interesting to see what Alonso does, to be fair. He's currently second in the timing sheets. Obviously, I know don't look at that, but for anyone watching,
I've got to just go. This is a little boys' room, so I'll be back in a minute. Yeah.
it's okay. We can keep it going.
Yeah. Cheers. I know you can. Right, you can talk for England. You could.
Easily. Why do you think I have my own channel? So the top 5 are currently Ricardo, Alonso, Sainz, Russian Perva, and Perez. What do you think Perez is going to do this year? I think he might do all right.
Same, I would say same as last season. I think he finished 4th, didn't he? I think he's number 4th best driver, probably.
I can see why Red Bull have done it, because it is going to be important, especially if they want to win more races and fight for a title, is to have someone like Perez up there, because then he can fight with a Mercedes, not just one Red Bull versus 2 Mercedes.
Yeah, he'll be on the podium consistently, which Albon wasn't. Albon was battling for 8th, wasn't he? 8th mid-table.
Do you think he'll challenge Max, or do you think it's just going to be Max is probably just going to outrace him quite a few times?
Well, I think Verstappen's number 1 driver, isn't it?
Yeah.
Red Bull want to keep it that way, but...
Oh, yeah, they're certainly not going to let Perez start fighting Max. It depends, really, unless you want World War III in the Red Bull garage.
You never know. You never know. Bottas is under pressure, I think. I think Verstappen and Perez were tired at finishing above Bottas.
Yeah, he's got like a massive target on the back of his car. It's like, hello, I am Bottas. Max is like, yeah, you're easy pickings for me. No, I fully expect that, and this is why I think Mercedes go really struggle, especially from pre-season testing, is because it's not just one car they've got to look at now. If Perez can get anything, if he can do as similar job to Max, then that's 2 Red Bulls that they've got to start fighting, then, isn't it?
Yeah. One, I think, Red Bull.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be interesting to see what Perez does. 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah, they'll get squandered this season and get closer to Mercedes.
Yeah, 100%.
Then who knows next year with all the rules coming in.
Yeah.
And that Dappert scores and.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you've got the price cap, which I think Lewis is very unhappy about. It means he's going to have his wages.
Oh, he will. The Turkish price cap. Don't you worry about that.
Well, no, he likes his money. But
wouldn't you?
Well, if I was being paid as much as the max would allow me, then I'd probably take it, because to be brutally honest, it's quite a bit.
And yes,
gets a shit
this is what Liverpool said. Oh, he does this. Oh, he does that. Is it? Wouldn't you? Is it? Yeah. Why are you moaning it? It's like saying, "Oh, he lives in America to dodge tax." Actually, he already pays his tax, though he's in America.
No,
he does actually.
He lives in Monaco to dodge tax.
No. I checked it out. Trust me, he does. He does pay his tax. He doesn't have to.
So
he does.
He pays in America, but he won't pay over here.
Don't try and test me on this, because I've already checked it out.
I'm just saying.
I've already checked it out,
mate. He's happy to pay taxes over
there.
there.
We've got the F1 logo up here, guys. Look, here we go.
He's certainly not happy to pay his taxes over here.
He has, right, and he's quite happy to. And
well,
right,
bloody
but even then, people say he lives in Monaco to try and do it. So if one, he doesn't, and 2, if you were having all that money in the world, would you want to live in Monaco? I fucking would.
Yeah, but I would pay my tax. I wouldn't actually.
But he still pays his tax. I've seen it.
No, not all of it.
He pays what he needs. What is What is
No,
it supposed to?
from the foundation side, yeah, the taxes are paid there, but on his money that he gets from F1, no taxes are paid in the UK.
Yeah, it's
Mm-mm. Oh, because I also looked at it because I don't think he should have been given a knighthood, but tax dodging is unacceptable.
yeah. Would you want to live in Monaco?
I wouldn't tax dodge there. And actually,
You
no,
would.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Nah, my dream house, right? As crazy as it sounds, is actually like a really nice big, probably 8 bedroom house in the UK, probably somewhere like, because it's more secluded. I'd love to like sort of in the middle of nowhere where there's absolutely no people, but there is access to internet. I'd like to build myself like an 8 bedroom house in like one of them. So it's close enough that when I go shopping, I can go to a supermarket, but I don't have to deal with
Sort of
continuous
Scottish
people.
Highlands.
Yeah, I mean, no, I wouldn't want to move to Scotland. That's ridiculous. Probably somewhere in Devon, to be brutally honest with you. Devon's a beautiful place, just not in the cities. Sort of somewhere like that. So I wouldn't actually move to Monaco. So the answer to your question, no, I wouldn't do a Lewis and tax dodge.
I've lived in Monaco.
Well, that's nice for you. Would you tax dodge as well?
I'll pay what I need to.
Yeah, I call bullshit. I'm joking. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, imagine living in Monaco and the Monaco
Hey,
F1
how much?
is on.
How much? Trust me. I owe a lot.
Excuse me.
I owe a lot. I owe a lot. How much is that? How much has the NHS paid on me?
Hello, HM Revenues. The guy above me says he owes a lot of money, so you might want
To the
to
NHS. To the
you
NHS.
might want to investigate that. Well, no, the NHS is free. That's a
No, at the point of contact. No, it's national insurance contribution.
Well, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's basically free anyway, isn't it? National insurance contributions.
Yeah, well, it's like tax.
Well, I'll put it this way: you pay 13 quid a month in exchange for free healthcare. I'll take that. You know, what a great idea! I like that idea. Makes sense. When
no shit. No wonder it's been around for so long.
Yeah, well, it was put in by a Labour government, wasn't it? And the Tories are like, we don't like the NHS, but we're not brave enough to do that. We're not brave enough to remove the NHS. We'll die. No, because you just know that everyone in the UK would have like a rebellion and probably.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course. Like everyone would just storm the
shove
Houses of
Boris
Parliament.
Johnson's head on like a stake.
But it's not getting into politics. But then we're saying about politics, we're talking F1.
I was just about to say, you say you don't want to talk politics, but I've never seen a more political institution in sport than Formula One, if I'm being brutally honest with you. I mean, I suppose you could say that
we're talking about a sport that is built on politics.
Yeah. I'm sure you could probably say the Premier League is starting to become political. A little bit.
Yeah.
There is definitely self-interest from each other.
Yeah, but it's not like when we're having like a Russian pervert on the grid because he's got the most money.
No, but I could imagine that happening in the Premier League, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
Well, I remember.
I'll put it this way, Stephen.
Hang on. Was it who was it that footballer that got banned from he played for Sunderland?
Oh, that's Adam Johnston. That's completely different. He touched an underage girl. You'd make a great youth scout there. I'm joking when I say
that. Everyone's opinion on their own. Everyone's opinion on their own.
I am completely joking. He's
got his own thought, his own train of mind.
I am completely joking. He is a disgusting pervert. But moving on though. But if it turned out that Roman Abramovich, right, I'm just using him because he's Russian, if let's say he touched a girl inappropriately, do you really think Chelsea fans gonna give a flying fuck where their money comes from?
No.
There you
We
go.
already
Then.
know it's part of the Russian mafia.
Well, yeah, but there you go then. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say, if it turned out that Roman Abramovich was
Snowder runs wide again.
Again, or is that a replay?
No, it's one wide again. Cause different angle this time.
Fuck me, that boy can't keep it on the track.
That's
What,
turn.
turn 8?
That's turn 11 again.
No, turn 11 again. Yeah. What a prick! Can't keep it on the track. Sort of
Wait,
Formula
he's
1's
what?
like.
How old is he? He's about what? 20, 21?
What sort of Formula 1? Yeah, Max Verstappen was what, 18, 17 when he won
Yeah,
his
you can't
first
do
race?
that anymore.
Yeah, he won his first race.
You have to be 18 now.
Okay, that's cute.
What?
That's cute. He won his first race when he was 18. Sonoda's a bit behind it, isn't he?
Yeah, you have.
I'm taking the piss. Not everyone can be as amazing as Max Verstappen.
Bollocks.
Everyone's thoughts are their own. So any Max Verstappen fanboys that were here because of me, he has his own views. He's also the owner of the channel.
And he's wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Because when you say that Arsenal are a big club, I allow you to say Arsenal are a big club, even though they're a mid-table team.
No, we are a big club. We just don't act like one.
No, you're not.
we don't act like
I'm
one.
sorry, you can't be a big club if you have Xhaka in your midfield. That's disrespectful to midfielders.
Yeah, I said we don't act like one because we got a squad like one.
Xhaka certainly wouldn't get into our midfield. That'd be painful.
What I'm saying is we don't act like one because we think that the squad we got is acceptable.
And the manager.
Don't
forget the manager. Don't forget the
manager.
manager.
Don't forget the manager just before we all go. Oh, it's always the players.
Or as your captain likes to say, it is what it is. Which, if I ever heard my captain saying, I'd be kicking his ass. But you know,
actually, no. I don't actually remember Bahrain coming on the cameras and saying anything.
Oh, I've heard it from Saul. He may just tweet it or something. Saul's definitely is very triggered by the phrase "it is what it is." And Saul's is an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I know.
In case people,
I still don't get how he thinks Granit Xhaka is decent.
He doesn't. He says that Granit Xhaka is all right, but he's not decent.
It's not. He's not even all right.
You do all right for like a Villa. He's just not top 6 quality. Xhaka would do all right at Villa.
Not when I've got the likes of Grealish inside.
When the fuck did Xhaka and Grealish play on the same bloody position? One's a DM and one's a cam.
What, Xhaka?
/ left winger. Yeah, Xhaka.
Look. There is no... I'm talking about when they've got midfielders like that, there's no way he's getting in that side. I won't even put him in fucking Brighton side.
Stephen, at least when you say something like that,
No.
At least use someone in a similar position. Like,
right, he would not get in a side that is struggling in relegation because I'll tell you for why. Right, they cannot rely on him not to make mistakes. He will make a mistake that'll get him fucking relegated.
Yes, they would, because the bottom teams understand their players are more prone to mistakes. But also, the way they set out, the flat back four, the probably double pivots that most of the bottom teams would have, suit Xhaka. He would do all right. Also, he ain't going to be asked to play out from the back. What?
Toss pot was blocked off.
That's no way to talk about Lewis Hamilton.
Shut up. You know who we're talking about. Shut up.
Lewis Hamilton obviously back on track after spinning
told you it's one mistake. There you go.
We wait for the next mistake. He's coming up through turn 3 up to turn 4. He may
78
make
left.
a mistake here, guys, but beware. It is Lewis on the track, so be careful.
Oh, shut up.
He's gone a bit wide
Oh,
from
my.
turn 4. He's heading down to turn 5 and 6.
Shut up.
Down to turn 8. No mistake, He's coming up to that distance.
He didn't even notice.
Now he's come out of turn 10 up to turn 11. Now up through 11, 12 and 13. It was at 13 he made his mistake. He just about gets through turn 11 to be honest.
Come on.
And he spins again.
Shut up.
No, he definitely went a lot slower. I mean, a very slow lap from Lewis so far. He just doesn't want to spin again. Toto said one more spin and goes in.
This guy's still gonna have his ass.
And now they go. He crosses the line and he's worse than a Williams.
What did I?
And he's also worse than a Haas. That's savage. Well done, Lewis.
There you go. Into turn. Beautiful.
That was not beautiful. He tipped.
That was beautiful. That's
Stephen,
not tippy-toeing.
Oh, of course it is. I've gone
That's
through
not
there.
tippy-toeing.
I've gone through that on a Formula 1 game quicker than that.
Yeah, and then spun it and went into a wall.
What an amateur level.
I managed to because I hit the apex sort of on the middle. So I hit the apex on the middle, sort of on the inside, and then I sort of fight it to get onto the other apex and then straight down. I carry as much speed as possible to get down the straight. My driving style, I'm not going to lie, is most likely a bit of a Max Verstappen style drive. But
what? Push everyone off the track?
Seems to work well for me. What? It's a bit of fighting, get your elbows out.
Yeah.
On board with Fernando Alonso. It's just going through the sort of it's sort of that kink, isn't it? It's sort of like turn 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
Sort of an S or whatever, a bump. Sort of if you look at it in a straight line, it's a bump. He's gonna go through turn 11 now, so it'll be interesting to see if. He's set a personal best in sector 1.
I tell you what, if we had them still as Renault in the yellow, then Aston Martin in the green, right, and with McLaren in orange, it would look like how it would look like back when we had like the likes of arrows and all that. Yeah, back in 2001. The good old days.
There's definitely some more colour getting into the grid. I like the Williams though.
Yeah, the Williams looks nice.
Huh?
Williams definitely looks nice.
Yeah, I like it because it's blue, white, and yellow.
Everyone hit the like button, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button as well. All right, share this while we're live. Let's get F1 viewers watching. All right.
What's F1?
What? Fuck.
I said, what's F1? Stephen's like, what the fuck have I done?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, it's the entertainment value. I'm the entertainment value.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I am. I make people smile in the comments. I bet they eating their frosties, going, "He's a funny guy." Or they're a Lewis fanboy and they think I'm a prick and they're about to send me some nasty abuse on Twitter. My Twitter is there. If you any Lewis fanboys that want to send me nasty abuse, that is where my Twitter is. FYI, all abuse FYI, all abuse does get screenshotted and then posted. So enjoy. No, I do. Like, if I get any abuse, I screenshot it and then post it. It works quite well for me.
Sergio Perez first time seen in the Red Bull.
Well, obviously, Max was in it all day yesterday, the greatest driver ever to have raced Formula 1.
Shut up.
Perez setting a personal best in sector 1. Goes a little. He went a little wide.
That's it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get a good lap on this one. Nah, but he just, turn 11, Stephen. He went wide, got onto the curbings, sort of really slowed down. You'll see it in a second.
Yeah. It sounds like a Hoover in the background.
Ooh, Stephen, why are you hoovering?
Not me. No, it's gone wide. It's gone wide.
Yeah, someone's hoovering downstairs.
See, Steve. See. In me?
Yeah, it's you, Chris. You're the culprit.
It ain't fucking me. You just said someone was hoovering
No, I just wanted
downstairs.
to do it just to shut you up.
Oh, you're just rude. Is there any way you just wait till the next time you're on my channel? Lord have mercy on your soul. Also, if anyone's bored at 3 o'clock, make sure you tune into my channel, Let's Talk Premier League. Huge banter for about 5 hours. It's going to be hilarious. It's just going to be everyone ripping the shit out of everyone. Well, what we've done is we've done this well draft and we've picked like the best teams we can. But the rules were you could only have a maximum of 4 people, including your bench, from the same team. You couldn't have the same players as someone else. So we picked our teams and all that. And Tom's going to be simulating it live, like on stream at 3 o'clock. It's going to be absolute madness. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh, God.
My team is pretty strong. I've got Haaland, Rashford, Sancho as a front three. It's not too shabby. I've got my back line though, mate. Oh my God, my back line. So I've got Alisson in goal, Trent right back, Diaz and De Ligt at centre back, and Kieran Tierney left back.
Kieran Tierney, yeah.
That's a really good back line and a really very good front line as well. And then my midfield is Bissouma, Tielemans, and Phil Foden. Not a bad team, is it? My bench is a bit vibey. 1 minute, I've got it written down there.
Did Souls pick Granit Xhaka?
No, he did not. My bench is De Gea. My bench is De Gea, Stones, Brandon Williams, Declan Rice, Mason Mount, Harvey Barnes, Mason Greenwood, Cancelo, and Reina from Borussia Dortmund. And everyone else was picking managers, but the last time we did a Premier League draft. Last time I picked Jurgen Klopp. Halfway through a season, the fucker leaves me and takes a Germany job, doesn't he? So I actually. I've actually picked Mike Phelan because it was Mike Phelan that took charge when Jurgen left. Mike Phelan won me the league.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want in any entertainment, that'll be fun.
Yep, go check that out at 3 o'clock.
Unfortunately, Carl, I'll be on at 3. At home to Bradford.
Yeah, we've got Chelsea versus Leeds watch.
It's okay. It's about a 5-hour stream, so you can pop in at some point. It's certainly not a quick stream.
So I'll pop in after 10 minutes. After the time, I'm 1-0 down.
Yeah, but I mean, we've got at 12 p.m. we've got the Chelsea Leeds watch along.
Should be good.
Who the fuck are Chelsea?
I don't know
I've
who
never
the fuck
heard of
are.
Chelsea.
Hmm.
What a weird club.
What's the Matthew Club, aren't
Huh?
Only they only existed in 2003, was it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Basically, when Roman started pumping that club full of big cash.
So yeah, we've got
Perez
that, and then we've got I should be doing another Tottenham preview later on about 8 o'clock this
another
evening.
one. Why on earth would you want to do two? It's like two tiny
Because the
clubs.
last one didn't have any Tottenham fans in it, so
Oh,
trying
they're
to get
bottling
Tottenham.
it already. They're bottling it again. They're
What?
bottling it again. Jose Mourinho fans, they're bottling it again. No, they're just worried that Arteta, like, you can't lose to Arteta, like, what, the shittest manager in the Premier League, and you're gonna lose to him. Like, that would be horrific. A team that has the likes of Xhaka, David Luiz in. If you lose to that, then you ought to be relegated. Unless you're doing it for a charitable thing, which obviously United did when they lost 1-0. Very charitable, because they went on like a fast winning streak, and you went on like one heck of a bad losing streak. And then it was Chelsea of all teams, and this is why Frank Lampard, I couldn't give a shit about. What in hell for all I care. Decided to go to the Emirates and basically open up like a prostitute. It's horrific. It was horrific to watch. Absolutely horrific. I've seen drunk. I used to work in a bar, and I've seen drunk young drunk people flaming that put up more of a fight than Chelsea did. Disgusting. I was raging.
He's raging.
Absolutely raging. Carlos Sainz is coming across the start-finish straight, and he is putting in a lap. He's actually going to do a lap. Unbelievable.
Well, he's already on one here.
Yeah.
So he's continuing another one.
Well, I'd hope so. They're obviously doing race distances, hopefully. There's 48 minutes of this session to go anyway. And then you've got the afternoon session.
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining. I've got to go out shopping later. That better stop.
It's good to say, it's raining. It's raining over there in Bahrain. Yeah.
Yeah, but fucking tipping it down in Bahrain. Absolute, mate. It is pissing it down with cats and dogs.
It was raining in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the end of this season.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
There drops of rain there.
I was like, rain in Abu Dhabi? What's going on here, boys?
Yeah.
It was basically because the new Max Verstappen won, so I decided to win. I meant in the bad way.
Yeah, but Max won, didn't
Haunted.
it? So Max won, and he is the best driver in the rain. So
No, he's not.
Chris, who's your favourite driver anyway?
Anyone that's put it.
So not Lewis Hamilton then, 'cause he's American. So someone like Lando or George Russell. Yeah, I like both of them drivers. I love Lando and George. I think they're brilliant. Lewis, not so much.
To be honest, I'm all neutral to it. Like,
yeah, I have like 6 drivers that I like. I've got Lando, George. I like Charles Leclerc. I like Max Verstappen. Maybe 4. Maybe 4 drivers I like. I like 4. Stephen's obviously a huge Max Verstappen fan.
If I was to pick like 5, Daniel Ricciardo be 1.
Oh, that's a shout, actually.
Yeah, for me it'd be obviously Hamilton.
Hamilton, Ricciardo, Perez.
Perez.
Kimi Raikkonen has to be in there. Sorry, he has to be in there.
Yeah. Lando Norris, George Russell. That's it, really.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. That is a shout. Oh,
It's
that's
well, it's
do that.
F1's Timmy Whiting's hobby.
Ah, I see.
What?
I was just looking around. I'm quite used to StreamYard, so I'm looking around things, and then I realised if I pressed that's why I can edit my name. You don't have to leave when you're being a twat.
Yeah.
Don't change my name, or things will go badly wrong. Especially when you start coming onto my stream. Put your hands where we can see them. That's not creepy at all. I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll be back in a minute. And do not change my name.
He's coming across Yuki Tsunoda again.
I think was it Tobiasi, the Japanese driver?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kobayashi, yeah.
Or was he another Nason? Honestly, I've said I'm so obsessed with AlphaTauri. Honestly, I'd say Tsunoda. I understand people saying Ricardo and Norris, the most exciting parts of your forward, but for me, that's in Tsunoda, in my opinion. Especially if you watched F2 last season as well.
Does this question? No, it doesn't. It finishes at 11. But big up to you, everyone. Go and like, share, subscribe. Yeah, there is a bit of a wind.
Yeah, me and Niall were talking before when you were away. Like, how do you think Perez will get on?
I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well.
I think he'd be the same as last season, like fourth best driver.
I think you could actually challenge Verstappen, give Verstappen more of a challenge this year. Since, let's be honest, since 2018, Verstappen's had no challenge whatsoever from his teammate.
Yeah. Fans for the name, Stephen.
What?
Fans for the name. Pretty dead pill.
Just stating the truth.
What are you saying?
God, he should change his name to the Waffle Man.
What did you just say?
That was him. He said it. He said it.
I'll blame
Chris said
Stephen
it.
for that. It's your stream. You
Oh,
take the
fucking
responsibilities.
No, everyone's opinion on it, man. My God, it is tempting.
Stephen has the control over everyone's mouths. Lewis Hamilton is so shit. See, Stephen said that.
Shut up. It was so tempting to change your name.
I wouldn't. I'd have gone very angry. I wouldn't. You
Chris,
just wait
just
till
saying
you.
the truth.
What? Oh! Ouch! 1 minute. I'll be back in a sec. That is.
He's done to make another toffee already.
He's gone to put some white in there. He's gone to put some whiskey in that coffee. It needed strengthening. Yeah, everyone hit the like button, hit the share button. Right, hit the like button if you hate Mazepin.
That's what he should have changed it to. Dead pill free.
Deadpool free.
coming out soon.
I mean, that's horrific. If Liverpool are dead, then what the fuck are Arsenal? Extinct?
Oh, we've been extinct for a while.
Yeah. I didn't Chelsea do an Invincibles? I'm pretty sure Chelsea did the Invincibles. Chris, why are you Klopp out?
Just doing something.
I preferred the Klopp out. Wonder what the McLaren boys are doing under Daniel Ricciardo's car. Looks
Probably
like
adjusting
they're
some
doing.
settings.
Looks like they're doing the Macarena. Fernando Alonso still back in what? He's on the track. He's doing all right. He hasn't spun, I don't
on the
think.
harder tyre.
Yeah, but you can't really put anything on like what they're doing.
Arsenal win for 3. No, we won't.
Yes, and it is Son versus Hector Bellerin, and I am
Yeah,
so excited to
will be.
watch that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ is exactly what I would say in my prayer before Son, Kane, and Bale walk out.
Yeah. Or just when the lineup's announced.
But maybe now. I mean, we all know it's going to be a front three of Kane,
Kale.
Bale.
It's Kale.
It's a mixture of Kane and Bale. Kane, Bale, and Son.
I thought Kale was a vegetable.
It is, but it can also be classed as a footballer. But now we all know it's going to be that front three versus Xhaka, David Luiz, and Leno.
So what is it? So like the mixture. So the mixture of Bane and Kale. So it's like Gareth. Gary Kale.
Yeah, Gary Kale.
Yeah.
Correct. Chris, I think you should have it so it's saying pray for Arsenal. They're going to need as much help as they can physically get.
Well, I'm just stating the truth about Hamilton.
Yeah, state the truth. State the truth. State the truth. State the truth.
There is no
Kane versus David Luiz. Oh Jesus!
I'm excited for it. I'm genuinely so excited to watch that.
What?
Kane versus David Luiz. It's going to be beautiful. Oh. The assault that's going to happen on your defense is going to be brutal. The brutality is going to be absolutely unreal.
Yeah, it is. It is. Oh God, I'm not even going to imagine it.
The physical assault on your back line is going to be beautiful.
They're going to be done for GBH.
For the first time ever, Mourinho's going to actually be arrested for GBH. Mr. Mourinho, can you explain why you destroyed their back line with zero permission and zero care in the world for Arteta's emotions? Oh, I'm only winning 5-0. Yes, and Arteta is crying. He's crying for his mummy. He wants to go home. He needs a hot cup of milk. He needs to be tucked into bed and read a bedtime story. That's how much you've damaged him.
Latifi.
Oh, have you heard the good news that Raul Jimenez is back in training like heavily now? Well, not heavily in training, but
Yeah,
he's more involved.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He's more involved. He's wearing a sort of headband around his head. Apparently, it's a really good technological thing, and they're going to try and get clearance so that he can wear that on a match day from the future, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, the guy had a fractured skull, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So
bit like with Czech.
Yeah. And I think this is a thin band. It stops all contact with the skull, which I think is remarkable.
Yeah. Be good to see.
Shame way. It's a shame way because wow, Jimenez is one of the best headers of the ball, isn't he?
Mm.
How is it going to affect his stall?
Well, that's what I mean. This is what the headband's been brought in to do for him. He will still be able to. Look, he's going to need to get his confidence back up way
Oh, the
before
TV's gone
headering.
wide at 10-11 now.
Before headering a ball, he's going to need to get his confidence back. But he'll be all right.
I don't get why the TV's still there, to be honest. Sorry.
Latifi's a bit wide. Again, money. This time, Canadian money.
When you still got Nick DeFries, who's still in F2 or F3.
Yeah, Nick DeFries. Nick DeFries is in Formula E.
Formula E.
Races for Mercedes in Formula E, doesn't he? He's teammate with Stoffel Van Dorn. Who else? I swear Massa's in Formula E, isn't he?
He was. I think.
I don't know if he's still there.
No, I don't think he is now, but I think he was.
Yeah, I know he definitely was in Formula E. I still find it weird that Claire Williams isn't a Williams.
Yeah, that's a shame, that isn't it?
I can see why she didn't want to do it. Obviously, it's not their team anymore. They had to obviously sell it.
Yeah. Well, it's weird that Sir Frank's not there either.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't going to many races, was he? Because of COVID and health. It is a real shame that no one within the Williams family is at Williams anymore. It's just sad. I'm glad they kept the name though. That would have been devastating if the name Williams left. Just because of the history that team's got, it's such an amazing.
Yeah, was it eight championships or something?
Yeah, well, you just think of some of the drivers they've had: Damon Hill,
Keke Rosberg.
Nigel Mansell drove Williams, didn't they?
Yeah, Nelson Piquet, Keke Rosberg, Villeneuve.
They've had a lot.
No, they had Jacques Villeneuve, but actually the most famous one was at Ferrari. And he never won a title.
Yeah, but Williams are a team full of history, and what they've always done, never had the biggest budget. They've just grafted hard, and that's that. It just shows that, and Frank Williams is a inspiration, right? If anyone's ever suffering, please go check out Frank Williams, then come back to me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I get that everyone has their own problems, but that man went through more problems than you could imagine. I mean, to be paralyzed in both legs, well, paralyzed waist down, but still to have that drive and that energy to carry on in Formula One and to create a team that you can be proud of is remarkable. So
but it's just unfortunate that it was he was to blame for the accident itself.
Yeah, but even if you're to blame, to have that happen to yourself, is horrific. But if you think about it, to have the courage and the drive and the passion and the energy to really motivate yourself and continue, because at that point you could feel sorry for yourself, like, oh, I've lost.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly where you're coming from.
But to have that energy to continue is just remarkable, and big up to Frank Williams. Shame to see him, but hopefully the Williams brand always is in F1, so that in the future.
It's weird to see Ferrari so far down the grid, so far down the pit lane.
God, yeah, in the mid. I mean,
pretty everything needs a chance at Ferrari, don't it?
Yeah, it really does. Let's see what they do in 2022.
It'll be interesting now. They've got 2 good drivers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't need to change the drivers. It's just
No.
Scared
They've
to
got
get
2
drunk.
excellent drivers. They've just got a lot of issues, but obviously Binotto, and they've just never really hit their stride, have they? Since, as I said, Todd and Bournemouth.
team principles not done enough. The tires not done enough.
So many issues, and then they were caught cheating, which then affected it hugely. Like,
It was at the end of the 2019 season where they were winning races, weren't they? Second half of the season, when Mercedes already had the job done.
Yeah, and then Mercedes and Red Bull were complaining, and then the FIA looked. That's why I still believe Formula One is very political. But look, Formula One has always been political, though.
They don't get me wrong, Ferrari will be back to the top at some point.
Yeah.
This depends how we're on, isn't it?
Yeah, and not going to be anytime soon, is it? to be
Could be a decade away.
I think probably with the new rule changes, they'll probably be there or thereabouts. I'm excited for the new rule changes because I think McLaren will be strong. Mercedes will obviously be strong because they cheat. I think Red Bull will be strong. Ferrari will be strong. Just anyone that works for Mercedes are just cheats.
I heard that.
Did you? I didn't. I promise you, I didn't. I didn't time it so that you heard it. My timing is absolutely brilliant. You got Tosspot driving that car down the back straight.
Well, I will tell you now, Mazepin will finish bottom. Trying for something. No, he will. He will, because the tires have been developed, and honestly, I don't rate him as a driver. Doesn't matter about what he's done, like personal reasons.
I swear that guy's had a lot of disciplinary issues when he was in Formula 2 and Formula 3.
Who's that?
Mazepin.
Tosspot.
Oh, Wankstein.
Wankstein.
It may so be
I can't keep my hands to myself.
Instead of calling him Mazepin, call him Mazepan. But
you know, the first time I heard the word Mazepin, right, it was a drug.
That's what
you're on drugs.
No. Mazepin was like some sort of painkiller. Right?
I wouldn't ever say that Mazepin is a painkiller.
No, that Mazepin isn't. But like in terms of medication,
I was just about to say I prefer an ibuprofen, please.
Oh yeah.
Or my favourite is ibuprofen with codeine. Codeine is.
Oh, you lightweight.
I love it. Well, I'm sorry that I haven't had every drug injected into my body. Only marijuana and cocaine. No, I've done. What have I done? Marijuana's quite good. Coke is fairly decent.
We do not recommend you take any substances.
Have I done cat? I think I've done ketamine.
Yeah. You know what? Ketamine. Yeah, I've had that.
No, the thing is, like, especially when you're a bit younger.
I had that when I was a kid.
This was about fucking hell. This was about 2 years.
No, they used it to do biopsies with.
Yeah. No, it's about 2 years ago. I sort of sampling nice little goodies and seeing what there was around. Normally, when you're drunk,
were you fucking sure? What sort of drugstore were you going to?
my mate's shop.
Holland and Barrett's Extra.
It's called my mate's kitchen, and we would be discussing what we were going to
What
buy.
the fuck?
Mate, that was I had one wild night where I think I must have blew about 200 quid on alcohol and drugs. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Mandy is beautiful.
I'm still on. I'm
My
still on.
recommendation.
My last transplant, with the amount of surgery they did, usually when the pain specialist comes along, they try and find things to take you off. She came and you said, "We've just seen your records. You have been fucked. Good and proper with the amount of surgery you've had. We're giving you whatever you want." They said, and I said, "I need an extra meal of oxycodone." I was already on 3 meals of oxycodone plus a meal of ketamine, right, as wanted to push on my button. I said, "I need more. I need more." Right, plus I had the gambling and the tripling, right. Anything they had in the drugstore, they were giving us for the pain.
Yeah, I didn't get mine.
No wonder I was speaking like Zara, right? Like you were a really great sister, right, and everything like that. So I was off my fucking tits.
Obviously, I highly recommend that if you want a good night, yes, sample some drugs, but don't do too many.
No, we do not recommend it. Right? Everyone's opinion is their own. Like I said, everyone's opinion is their own.
What? Nothing has ever happened to me when I have been off my titties on whatever drug I've taken. Absolutely nothing.
Everyone's different.
Well, as long as you're like, I wouldn't recommend you take as much as I did. It was horrific about. I won't go into details, but I'll put it this way: a grab of coke is fairly decent. It does give you a good, very big buzz.
Yeah, so does Stefan F driving an F1 car, right? Most people don't do it.
I could probably do some. I could probably do some coke when they go to
Do you know what's a good adrenaline rush?
Australia.
Jumping off a cliff without any bungee jumps, but most people are gonna fucking do it.
No, but I could probably do.
You might do it if you're taking the drugs you're taking. I believe I can fly.
No. I want to make it very clear. I don't take them anymore. I have tobacco and tobacco only, and coffee. Coffee's good. Oh, and I drink alcohol, but not too much. Either 2 beers or 2 glasses of wine a night. Yeah, no one cares. I either have either 2 bottles of beers or 2 glasses of wine, followed by 2 rum and cokes, and that's so I have about 4 drinks a night. It's quite nice. Only ever in the evening though. You don't want to do daytime drinking. I've done that once where I've been drinking from, I think it was 10 o'clock all the way until about 2 in the morning. I'll put it this way: the hangover the next day was not a pretty one. It was horrific, actually. He's like, nah. Alcohol abuse. Yo, I'll take her out. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Stephen, have you been snorting cocaine? I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking. You'll be pleased to know Lewis Hamilton has got past turn 13 again. He's whacking out the prawn cocktail crisps. He's winning. He's winning in life. I can't lie to you. Prawn cocktail crisps are like they are literally the goat of crisps. Although I must admit I do like Quavers as well. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah. I know to do the prawn cocktail and Quavers now, don't I?
Oh, don't get me started on them. Also, have you seen the new KFC crisps?
No.
Oh, the Walker's Match ones.
Yeah. I wouldn't bother getting them. They taste nothing like KFC.
It just tastes like roast chicken, fucking Walker's.
Yeah, literally.
It's like they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, no, literally. I bought a packet because I was like, I worked at KFC, right? So I was like, yeah, I should know what KFC tastes like, and I can confirm nothing like them. Absolutely nothing like them.
It's like when they done Waters sausage roll ones.
Mm.
Yeah, they don't even taste like bloody queds.
Oh god, yeah. Greg's is nice, yeah. Greg's sausage roll is decent.
Not Greg's.
I also worked there, and I must say, I had to avoid the sort of donut counter. You know, it was a hard moment in my life. I was trying to lose weight at that point until I stopped giving a fuck. So I was eating like the healthy sandwiches and the fruit, and I just kept looking at the steak bakes and the sausage rolls and then the donuts, and I'm like, this is fucking torture. And then I think it was like halfway through, I was like, fuck it, I'm having a sausage roll. So, my boss was like, what are you having for lunch today? And I went, fuck it, give me a sausage roll. She went, calories. I went, I don't care. I'm having a donut. I just literally, I didn't even bother getting packaging. I was just like carrying a sausage.
You're having a donut or you are a donut?
No, I had a cow, you know, the custard caramel donuts.
Yeah.
I had one of them.
She said when you had you said you were having a donut.
Oh no, she loved me because I used to do all the fucking shifts for her. I guarantee I'd be on every close because I was a shift leader at that point, so I'd always be the one closing the fucking store because that was the only closer they had. Well, they had one, but he was Italian and not very good. But no, literally, I didn't even have packaging. I just literally took a sausage roll and a donut in my hands and walked to her desk.
See, that's the good thing about working at Queds and KFC and all of them. You can just have whatever you want.
So, if you guys know Jeannie is a regular on my channel, and in the group chat he's just put what time. I put the time as 10:41. I know exactly what he means, but I'm messing. What time is the roulette game? 3 p.m. See, there we go. He's been more specific. I told him yesterday. I swear he's got the memory of a goldfish. Now he's put a bloody question. What is he doing? I swear, Genie he's a special character, is our Genie. Yeah, to what I don't know. Tom is the one simming. I almost put simming it. So
18 minutes to go in this session.
What? Unbelievable. Steven's like, you're never coming on this channel again. Hey, you gotta admit, right? You gotta admit though, having me around for the Formula One, you're excited. You're like, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, and part of me's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's okay. Just wait till it's the Australian Grand Prix. Then I'll be very quiet because it'll be fucking
Bahrain.
5 a.m. What time's it, Bahrain? Nah, Bahrain's in the middle of the bloody day.
Yeah, but the Australian Grand Prix's been cancelled.
Oh, has it? Shame.
Yeah, otherwise it would be this weekend.
No, I just thought you know how sometimes they have Bahrain starting and Australia coming in that third.
David Beck, nice to have you in the chat. First of all,
yes, he does. Yes,
no, he
does. Yes,
no,
he does, Dave.
No, he doesn't.
Do you know what?
Do you know what? This idiot's talking rubbish. Right?
Do you know what, Davey Beckham?
It's the same every season. Oh, has he got a chance?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's
like
definitely
I've said before.
He's look.
Like I've said before.
They
were asking me, right? If Red Bull come up with a car that can perform from day one, the same level of Mercedes, then I'll have a chance. If they're behind,
Exactly.
no, not going to
So
happen.
you can't judge it yet, but with the quality that
Yeah.
Max Verstappen has,
He
if
should
Red
be.
Bull can deliver a car, and Sergio Perez can be there to disrupt the Mercedes, then Max has a very good chance.
Very good chance, but I still think Lewis will come out king.
But he needs to have a car capable. He also needs to have
you
Sergio
remember the
Perez up
last wet? You keep saying Max Verstappen's the greatest driver in the wet.
there.
Turkish
Yeah,
Grand Prix.
he is the greatest driver in the wet.
Turkish Grand Prix.
That was an anomaly.
And the one before that.
Didn't Lewis been in the Turkish Grand Prix? He did. Thank you.
No.
Well, he did. Well, he certainly went a lot slower and lost 2 positions because he was unable to drive.
That was the first lap. That was the only mistake he made.
It's a mistake is a mistake, Stephen. I mean,
yeah, but he had the experience to work out. You don't go overtaking someone on that kink. You overtake him at the bottom.
At the end of the day, look, at the end of the day,
it's called
right,
experience.
The hatred you have to Max Verstappen is absolutely crazy.
Because he doesn't help himself when he does stupid things like go past yellow flags without stopping.
Even Crofty was like, look. Even Crofty was like, yeah, he's young and he's a different character. He
doesn't help himself.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he should get hate. He's a good driver.
I have never said he's not a good driver.
And it makes it entertaining. Could you imagine how boring it would be? Lewis has come first and Valtteri's come second, and then the rest of them have come.
Yeah,
at least with Max. At least when Max says somewhat entertainment.
Perez is a great back. I don't think Perez. I think Perez could give him a challenge this season.
Nah,
he's a very good driver.
He won't be allowed.
Yeah, well. Right,
what?
But you moaning at Mercedes for doing
Hold
that?
on, no. What you
no,
think?
No. You moaning at Mercedes doing that, but now all of a sudden it's all right.
I'm not. No, hold on.
No.
When did I moan that they did it? All I say is that's what they do. It's not against the rules. The thing is, Red Bull have
for it, so I'm going to knock Verstappen for it. Then.
At the end of the day, they probably won't need to because Verstappen will be quicker. I fully believe that because don't forget, this is a car that Max Verstappen's. It's been built around Max. This car is very much built for Max's driving. Right, so they're his style
and that's
drive.
actually what hindered them in the end. Because
but it's okay because
only one driver up there.
Ferrari used to do the same in terms of with Schumacher. Mercedes do it with Lewis. Every top team favors their first driver. They do.
You say that with Ferrari. With Ferrari, they'd still manage to create a car that be able to get the backup
they
drivers
always
to
had
work
a
with their
very
strategy.
good backup driver. The backup drivers were very good. Rubens Barrichello was a fantastic second driver. Irvine was a fantastic second driver. Massa, a good second driver.
Well, you say that actually, Irvine wasn't because they didn't win a title with Irvine. It went until Barrichello turned up.
No, but Irvine was all right. He was good. He wasn't a spectacular second driver. Rubens was the best one they had. Rubens and Massa was definitely the best 2 backups they've had. And that's what I mean. Every team favors their first driver. It's a fact, right? It is the fact. You favor your stronger driver, and you build sort of towards him.
You want the Red Bull as best, if Lewis. Yeah, and of course he does. And last season, it's like 2018, for example. Halfway through that season, Mercedes were not the fastest car. That's a fact.
Yeah, but then it came out that Ferrari were cheating and all of that.
No, until to the end of 2019. But during 2018,
let's not be naive. They were going to be cheating in 2018.
No, because it weren't just on down the straights. They were quicker in the corners as well. Because in Singapore, they were by far quicker than anyone else. Right?
Yeah,
Hamilton out of those 7 races won 5 of them.
Yeah, but what I'm
some
saying
of the best driver I've ever seen.
Yeah, congratulations. In half a season, we actually had some entertainment. I want to go back to. Do you remember?
Well, even 20. You can go throughout that whole season. It was on an iPhone.
Do you remember what year was it? I think it was 2013, where the first 7 races we had 7 different winners.
2012.
2012, that's one. I want to go back to that. That was a good era.
That is McLaren fucking it up because McLaren, right, kept fucking up the pit stops, kept having unreliability. If they had good reliability, right, and didn't fuck up every time the Hamilton box, right, trust me, he would have won that season because that was
I know that. What I'm saying is a bit of entertainment in something like that would be good. A bit of entertainment.
But it's like we said before. Who's the only driver in history to win in every season?
Schumacher.
So far. In every season.
Schumacher.
No, not even Schumacher.
Schumacher.
No. The only driver to win in every full season of Formula
Max
1
Verstappen.
is Lewis Hamilton.
Max Verstappen.
No, 2015.
Well, I suppose you can always win when you've got the best car, which, to be fair, majority has had the best car.
Not really, because they dominated Silverstone. They dominated Spa. They were dominant in Hungary.
They dominated the power circuits then, barring Hungary.
Hungary.
Did you not just hear me say barring Hungary?
Hungary, Singapore.
I mean, to dominate Silverstone,
Germany,
power circuit. That's a power circuit.
Germany.
That's a power circuit.
Russia, maybe.
That's power circuit. A massive, long, great, fat ass straight. A straight that goes on for about 7 miles.
It's in between the two.
Yes and no. Look, I think, yeah, Mercedes have done very well, but they have always had a better car normally. Obviously,
Mercedes were the one where they were the season where they were great one-off laps, but they were better in the long runs was 2019. 2019, they made their tyres last far longer than everyone else's. Right? And I also think that's also down to the fact that Hamilton adapted his driving style. Right?
What
because
would
he
you
was
do
out of the two Mercedes, it was Hamilton getting the most out of his tyres.
Well, of course, it was going to be bloody Lewis. Bottas is shit. But what will you do if Max Verstappen beats Lewis to the title this year?
I'll say, well done.
How many apologies are you going to put to his name? I want a lot.
I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to say, well done. You've beaten the world champion. So I've never denied he's got the talent.
You do realise on
No. I've never denied he's not got the talent. What I said is I don't like him because of the way he goes about his racing.
Yeah. You do know that if Max wins it, I'm going to be unbearable for that stream.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to be like...
Yeah. I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself.
They'll just be I'll just be singing "We Are the Champions."
No, I'm just going to be like, yeah, try winning 6 more.
I'll be like, do you know what? It's the first of many.
Yeah,
what would you do if Max goes on and then wins 8 more drivers' titles? Oh my god, those tears. Those tears.
No.
Those tears. Give me those tears.
Nah.
Yeah, boy.
Nah.
Yeah, boy.
Not gonna happen.
At least Chris hasn't bigged up Lewis Hamilton to be like the godfather, so Chris will get away.
I don't think he ought to be godfather. Just said he's been the best driver on the grid by far.
Exactly. That's a ridiculous statement. He's not by far. He's a good driver, but not by far. That's ridiculous. So Chris will get out of it scot-free. Stephen, on the other hand, I'm afraid Lewis fanboy will not.
Mm-hmm.
We are the champions. Lewis is a loser. I'm going to be absolutely unbearable that stream. That'd be hilarious.
Well, Max Verstappen's only going to win 1 world title. In my opinion.
And the club will come out.
No, I think we'll. Do you remember Prost Senna? Yeah, of course you remember. I think we could be entering an era of that where we actually do give a car to Leclerc, possibly even 3. So I think Lando's going to be up there as well.
Depends what happens in 2022, really.
Yeah, that will be interesting. Lando versus Charles versus Max.
George Russell will be at
Lando,
Mercedes as well.
Lando.
Huh? What was that, Chris?
George Russell will be at Mercedes as well in a few years'
Mercedes
time.
as well,
Yeah.
George Russell, yeah.
I mean, it depends on if they're going to.
It could either be George, Lando, or Leclerc.
Or Max. Let's not rule out Max.
Nah, anyone.
No, the thing is, it depends on if Mercedes are going to purposely ruin George's race again, like they did in the Sakhir Grand Prix. Because I mean, they purposely fucked up Bottas, and then they were like, "We need to purposely fuck up Russell because Russell's humiliating Valtteri Bottas, and it's making us look bad." So they broke his heart just because they could, and I thought it was disgraceful, and I actually thought Mercedes should have been fined heavily for breaking George's heart.
Oh yeah, because like they left that part of the on the circuit where punctured his tire. They left that on track, didn't they?
No, I'm on about the first one. I'm on about
yeah, but you would have still overtaken. You would have caught Perez and overtaken him.
Yeah, but I'm on about the first time.
Hey, Luca, how are you?
If they didn't purposely ruin his race,
do you think Vettel or Alonso might win a race?
Ricardo might.
Danny Rick might.
Ricardo's got the best chance out. Ricardo's got the best chance out of all 3 of them. Let's be real.
It's hard to judge Aston Martin.
But it's like the thing is that everyone comes up with these predictions at the minute that you can't judge it.
Yeah, true point.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if we
that's what I want to know.
What's happened there?
What?
Oh, it's Vettel.
Vettel? What's happened with him?
He's gone wide.
Oh, well, that's not the only one.
See, he's world champion spinner. Vettel spins, Hamilton spins. World champions.
Chris,
to be fair, if you're not spinning,
that is the greatest comment you've said all day.
If you're not spinning or breaking the car in these sessions, you're not doing your job properly.
Oh yeah. There's every
no, you're not. Because you're supposed
always
to test
an excuse.
You're supposed to test the limits of the car.
Always an excuse.
It's like if you don't want to work. Hang on, shut up. If you don't in practice sessions, one wide, right, and go off the track limits. If you don't test those track limits, you're not doing your job properly because you're not testing the actual limits of the car.
I see.
Yeah, you should know that if you watch F1.
I see it. But going back to his comment, I think Daniel Ricciardo's got the best chance out of all 3 of them. Just looking, because the cars haven't awfully changed from last season. I know there has been a couple, but not huge.
It's Toto Wolff not involved with Aston Martin. Probably.
No. Not allowed conflict of interest.
You're not allowed. Yeah, you're not allowed to anyway. Then they can't receive advice from another team anyway.
Yeah.
So
Toto has to solely focus on Mercedes. If that means him and Daddy Stroll don't have a chat, then there's nothing to say they're not.
Don't forget, we got the watch along later, guys. Chelsea versus Leeds.
Suppy dolls and not them.
Who's Chelsea?
Shut up. Sure, doesn't Haas and Ferrari do that Red Bull.
No, that's slightly different. They get funding, but
Get
they
funding
don't.
at certain parts. I mean, like that's why, like you can see on the Haas, the steering wheels are exactly the same.
Yeah,
Right?
you allow certain parts, but I think there's certain things you have to do by yourself.
Yeah.
Which was, if I remember correctly, didn't Aston Racing Point at the time, didn't they get done for the brake ducts?
Yeah, because what you can, anything outside the car that you can look at, you can copy. Anything inside the car, you must be able to have to get certain documents or information from the team to show what the design's like. If you get that, right, then you are breaking the rules. But anything visually outside, that means basically if it's on the outside of the car and you can see it, you can copy it. If it's inside the car, you must be getting information and you can't do it. So that's why they had to change their brake ducts, because you can't see it from the outside.
Your side the session's done.
Looks like it's done. Yeah, it is. Session results. So in the end, Daniel Ricciardo tops the time sheets with 52 laps. Alonso 59 laps. Then Perez 39. 47 for Latifi. Tsunoda 57. Carlos Sainz 56. And then Mazepin 75. Hamilton in 8th. I couldn't get the other laps down. Giovinazzi 9th, and Sebastian Vettel runs up the top 10. There's only 10 cars because of 10 teams. So
Giovinazzi done 73.
Bottas will be in the Mercedes for the next session. Daniel Ricciardo will Lando Norris will take over Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso will probably be in for the whole day.
Yeah.
Who do you think will be the third best team this year? That's a good
McLaren.
question.
McLaren.
McLaren. Yeah, McLaren for me. McLaren. But yeah, that rounds up this morning's session.
Troy and Palmer then interviewed.
Yeah, I
don't need to say much about him.
He's having a better career as a pundit than he did as an F1 driver.
Yeah, he was only there for
Like
2 years.
The rest of them had promise, but whenever it got to like the transfer market, right, towards like Spa and all that, he kept making mistakes and no one bought him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have, because he had some stellar results, but he just kept making just either that or someone kept taking him out during that period. It's just
it's just unfortunate mistakes and errors, isn't it? But
so it's all if buts and maybes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing, and if buts and maybes.
But that rounds up that. Like I said, 12 p.m. We've got watch along. Then hopefully should be doing another preview at 8 with.
Are we doing testing tomorrow?
Yeah. Day 3, last day of testing. Doing this morning session, and that's it.
Hopefully, you'll be joined by all 3 of us again. We're going to make a great commentary.
Don't you worry about that.
It's going to be absolutely brilliant. I look
for the Hamilton fee for stuff and debate all the time.
No. I will be the one doing the first corner, right? And then as soon as I've stopped, it's Niall comes in with absolute bollocks. It comes in as, and Hamilton spun. And like, oh, shut up, you fucking idiot.
Hamilton's lost it.
Said, if you actually see the cameras, he's actually still leading. Shut up.
I'm like, he's not there. He's done it.
I am not being fucking delayed. Right? I'm not being delayed. I am not being delayed.
I feel like for race day we all need to sync up before the race,
yeah,
so that no
Yeah.
one is ahead, so that we're all like at the same point.
yeah. So maybe like formation lap as soon as the first driver leaves the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And that way
whoever's in the lead pauses it, and then the rest
Yeah.
catch up, and then we all. Because that's what we do for the watch-alongs on my channel. We obviously I don't do Formula One watch-alongs. So I'll be here for that. But no, for watch-alongs we all sync up, so we're all at the same point. Makes it easier that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
But yeah, until then,
I
guys.
was just about to say I've got to go.
Yeah. Until then, guys, everyone stay safe,
I
stay
leave.
well, and we will speak to you. We'll see you at 12 p.m. later on. Take care.
Yeah.